Dana Harris here again, and I'm trying to make math cool again, and I'm continuing to talk about fourth grade fractions. We have all these examples, and once again somebody said, oh man, what about the word problems? What about the word problems? Word problems, I've got them for you. So this one particularly is, let's go ahead and read it. It takes 2/3 cups of sugar to bake 1 dozen of cookies. How much sugar is needed to bake 7 dozen of cookies? Okay, so if it takes 2/3 cups of sugar to make 1 dozen, so let's stretch it out. Let's say 2/3, 2/3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so in actuality, what we want to do is this is 7 times 2/3, right? Okay, so if we add up all the 2's, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, that equals 14/3 cookies. Now we know that there's several ways we can write the 14/3. So this particular way, we're focusing on a whole number times a fraction. So we can rewrite this as 14 times 1/3. Okay? So it would take us 14/3 or 14 times 1/3 cups of sugar. But we want to really translate that, okay? So that when we translate that, that's the same thing as, or I'm sorry, recompose it. Okay, so if we take, let's see, 12/3 plus 2/3. Okay, so 12/3 plus 2/3 is 14/3. All right, so that gives us 12/3 is equal to 4, and then 2/3. Okay, so this is particularly for this standard. This is how we need to be able to write this answer, which is the same thing, but when we convert it to a mixed number, it's going to be 4 and 2/3 cups of sugar. Now, this is not going to be the answer. If your student is taking a standardized test, that's not going to be the answer. However, they're trying to get the student to understand how to arrive at this answer by doing this, because this process, although it's longer, it helps this child understand the meaning of the fraction. Okay, so please, parents, these brilliant math people have decided that they want the kids to get a better conceptual understanding, is what they call it, of the mathematics. So sometimes when you see these weird things and your kids start talking about them when they're doing homework or doing whatever they're doing at home, please pay attention to what they're saying. A lot of times they know what they're talking about, but this new math is kind of weird to a lot of parents. So please continue watching. We have more where these videos came from. I just want to help you kids realize I've got the solution to your math problems. Young Guru's Math Tutoring.